There's something iffy about when certain people apologize. You can see it in their manner that they're just doing it to either get in your good graces or to clear their conscience. They don't actually mean it. There's this actor who was hired to play a character in a movie, and that character ended up being extremely hated. In the following years, the fans made his life a living hell with online bullying. It got so bad that he walked up to a bridge, and when he was about to kill himself, a gust of wind made him rethink his actions. But God isn't real and doesn't care about us, right? Years later, he got married, had a kid, went to that same bridge, took a picture and made an online post telling people what he was going to do decades ago. People, after finding out the pain they caused him, vehemently apologized. I teared up a little bit upon hearing that resolution, but then I got angry. Something in me knew there was something extremely wrong with that situation. It never sat well with me. If it were me, I wouldn't care about their apology. They're apologizing because they didn't know the harm they were doing, not because of what they had done. They think their behavior is okay as long as it isn't too damaging. If the target seems to be able to take it or deserves such actions, they excuse their evil. Like, for example, there are male prison guards who rape female prisoners. There are prison guards who disrespect, rob, and beat up prisoners. And they think it's okay. It's okay to do evil to those who we deem to be evil. But how are we not evil? I lie in wait for one of your wrongdoings so I can be allowed or justified in punishing you, and when I do, I go overboard, but you can't complain since you put yourself in that predicament, and my conscience is clear since I'm simply punishing evil. From the outside looking in, I might seem like the bad guy, but once I explain who you are and what you've done, everything will be okay. That might be the case. However, why am I punishing you in this way? Why do I enjoy it so much? Why am I addicted to it? Why can't I wait till I see you again? Why have I grown so accustomed to it that even without any provocation, I still punish you? And why do I think that after all those times, you still haven't suffered enough? I am evil, and I've found my target. I've finally found that something, that someone that permits me to fully express myself. I'm glad you exist, my punching bag. I finally have power. I finally know what it's like to dominate someone without any chance of retaliation. And you deserve it. And it's not like I'm the only one doing it. Others think like me, are the same as me, and we have more power and outnumber you. For those reasons, even if I someday get held accountable for my actions, which I know perfectly well to be evil, I'm not the only one who's going down. Therefore, their apology just seems iffy. What changed? I can't. I don't want to. I refuse to. I don't know what to do. There has to be a good resolution, there has to be. But not with them. They haven't changed. They're just trying to sweep their mess under the rug. They've finally realized that if it's okay to do evil to evil people, then evil must be done to them. You don't know what justice is. If you did, you'd know not to use unrighteousness to try to get it. Or we can just be glad with this vicious circle. I do what you presume to be evil, you punish me in an evil way, then God finds someone or something to punish you, and on and on. Or you learn to mind your business. Maybe try to educate me in a way that actually brings long-lasting change instead of long-lasting resentment. You know, the difference between persuasion and coercion. Nevertheless, persuasion has a ton of frustration attached to it, while coercion is the release of that said frustration. And there is a time for coercion, but you're not the judge of when that time comes.